You don't feel prepared for the pain. You'd always known it would hurt, learning from the time you'd been there to hold your best friend's hand while she sobbed, but you weren't prepared for how bad it would hurt. Everyone always seems to get over it relatively fast, but maybe everyone's just good at covering up their feelings like you are. Even if you didn't hide the pain, it would be hard for you to express it or even feel justified, because it's not a death or always a big fight. Sometimes it's a slow fade, years flowing like water down a drain into some oblivion of lost memories and experiences. It's so shocking at first. This bubble of the utopian world you've created just pops. It wasn't even on your terms, but you've lived and you've learned. It was never really bliss, and they were never who you were meant to end up with. And yet you had been in this relationship thinking everything's fine, going in circles, ignoring the red flags waving in the air, begging you to notice them, to see the truth behind all the false promises of love. Plus, you didn't think you were that person. You've always been rational, intelligent, even skeptical. Not the type to have the wool pulled over your eyes. So you can't help but be angry at yourself. But it's hard to stay angry when the sadness creeps in. Mourning the death of the living, breathing being that was your relationship. Mourning the idea of the relationship that you had created. Mourning the memories that seemed to trick you into thinking they were happier than they were. Ultimately, you get sick of it, and you give yourself a few weeks, scheduling the day that you'll be over them, convincing yourself it will be enough time. But grief doesn't have a timestamp. You're allowed to be sad. I'm allowed to be sad. To be angry, to feel betrayed, to feel hurt. And then when I least expect it, I'll feel okay. Days nor weeks will go by when you don't cross my mind. Maybe I'll have moved on with someone new, or maybe I'll accept myself as I am and not need you there by my side, always holding my hand.